What is up, my peeps? It is your boy Cosplay637, and we are back finally. It's been a long while. It's been a hot minute for another episode of If You Give a Dad a Cosplay. We are going to interview somebody again. Now, this interviewee happens to be a large pain in my ass, but I still love him. It's not Tai Tiger. Sorry, we've already done him, so it's not him again. It is somebody else that's a very big pain in my butt that happens to live with me, so that's even worse. It's going to be my son, Cosplayson637, aka Xander, and or Nova, whichever name you want to call him. He will answer to mostly anything as long as it ain't late for supper. And even then he might come. But we're going to go ahead and get him on now so he can get out here and talk with us. So, what is up, Cosplayson637? Welcome to an episode of If You Give a Dad a Cosplay, which you know all about it because you live with me. So you know what the whole premise of the show is and what we talk about. Now, we've already interviewed Ty because he's a newer cosplayer.
Yeah.
But I wanted to interview you because you're a younger, newer cosplayer. He's more, you know, in the 20s and stuff like that and still freshly into cosplay. You've actually been in it for a while. I don't know how back far we go. I mean, you've been doing it for quite a while. Just not as heavily as you have got into it recently, which we will talk about the fact that you have jumped into it a little bit more recent than before. Yeah. And I have a theory on why, and he'll either confirm or deny, knowing this kid. So we are also actually live on TikTok. So if I pause to look over at there, I might be trying to look and see if they got a question for us. I know, so we got it covered. We got questions everywhere.
I can just hop over and grab that.
So, let's start off with the first question of, obvious question, but what got you into cosplay?
You.
Like I said, obvious question.
You're literally the entire reason why I saw you doing it. I was like, oh, that looks fun. So I'm like, okay, let's try and do this as well.
So before I started doing cosplay, heavily, did you know what it was? Like, did we...
Kinda?
I mean, I know I kinda heightened on it, but like I've said many of times before, it was actually his brother's fault that I got on TikTok.
Yeah, it was.
Because Mikhail got me hooked on TikTok, which is my oldest son, his oldest brother.
My only brother. Your only other son.
Fair. Your oldest sibling, there we go.
There you
go. He actually got me hooked on TikTok, and then when I saw that TikTok was a cosplay platform, I became
multiple things,
not
just cosplay.
Yeah, definitely. I became a heavy cosplayer, and then slowly and surely you joined in. Your first convention was
Des Moines Con.
No, that was your first big convention.
That was
your first convention.
Was the convention at the mall where I bought, where I won that thing. If I remember correctly, right?
Was it? No, the first convention you went to was the one where I went as the Deku. I just like
together. You threw together. And I just had my Shoto.
Did you go with Shoto?
Yeah, I had my Shoto hoodie, and we just.
Oh yeah, painted. We made the face paint.
Throw together face paint.
Yeah. Because I had got you the wig.
Yeah.
That's right. So way back in, God, when did we live in the old house? Because that was one of the Christmas. I think it was 2020. It must have been when you really started.
No, it had to be sooner than that, because I swear we started living here like 2020-ish.
No, we were here 2020-ish.
No, we were here like 2023, I think.
But, so, yeah, it had to be 2020-ish when you started cosplaying heavily.
Not 2023.
Do you remember what your first cosplay was?
Not exactly. I think it was Naruto or Shoto.
I think it was Naruto. I think we got you the whole costume for Naruto first.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I've lost at least one piece of, because I lost the kunais.
Yeah, but I've replaced those kunais since then.
For yourself, not me.
No, I gave you the mini kunais. Remember?
No, I lost those, is what I'm saying. I lost those ones.
From my Kakashi set.
You did give me those ones.
Yes.
They're in the lake thing. This is chaos.
This is us.
Just like Nikitaka is.
So, Naruto was your first official cosplay, but
yeah,
you had done little things before.
Halloween type things.
Yeah. And then after Naruto would probably be Shoto, because you got the hoodie and we got you the wig, and you went from there. I think Link was probably one of your first complete ones that you did. That was complete.
More or less complete.
You didn't do it until we actually had it. Because I know the Naruto one, you had the headband before you ever had anything
Yeah, I had
else.
the headband. Because you had bought me the headband a while back because
Yeah.
I love Naruto.
And then I think Link was probably one of your first ones.
Because I had the shield from Kyle.
Yeah.
I already had that. I just didn't have the sword or anything.
Yeah.
It's the sword.
And the sword that's actually on the wall is his.
Yep.
We've had this conversation on live a couple times that this sword is actually his sword.
I only have two things on this wall.
It's
They're
just he has his own a better version of the sword.
mine. An actual metal version of
So
this
he
sword.
lets me decorate the wall with it for now. And then of course, yeah, his pipe is
My
there
sabo
too.
pipe.
So I guess from here we talked about your first ones. What's your newest one? It would probably be what? Denge and
It would be Denji and... Because I've had Megami for a bit now, I just haven't done anything with
yeah, but who did you just debut?
Denji and Megami.
So Denji and Megami. So Denji from
Chainsaw Man,
Uh-huh.
which I've fought.
and
in
you've done the
somewhat.
human.
I've done the human version. I have some stuff to do the non-human, the Chainsaw Man version.
And then
We just bought those actually.
you just did Megami.
And I have Megami. I just need the hair.
Yeah.
I need to get.
You need to get a different hair because Megami's hair is actually a little bit longer and spikier.
It's more like that hair. Sitting on your little.
I thought you used
bust.
that one.
No, I didn't use hair at all.
No, Gray, you didn't use hair.
No.
Megami, I could have swore you used that one.
No, I'm pretty sure I didn't use any hair for Megami.
Okay, but so
Anyways.
those are the ones you just released. Your
My
first.
second newest one, I would say, would be friggin'
So you just.
Sabo.
Yeah, I was gonna say you just started doing 3 new ones because
Yeah.
you did Sabo, Denji, and
Megami.
And Denji, you realized you could do after I built my. After we built you Sabo,
Yeah, after we built
because
Sabo.
we realized we had the pieces.
Yeah, we realized we all had all the pieces, and the only thing that I was saying we were really missing was the tie, and then you told me that I have the tie because of
Yeah, because of
Beetlejuice.
my Beetlejuice cosplay.
don't say his name 3 times.
No, well, you said it once, I said it once. That's 2 different times, though.
Still, I'm just saying, don't say it anymore.
So, and then I created Sabo after, or not Sabo, Sanji after realizing that we had all the pieces to create Sanji.
Yeah, because I created Sabo first, and then we realized we both technically have the pieces to create a Sanji.
Yeah, but that's when we came up
That's
with
when
the
we
agreement
came up with the agreement of
that we're going not to cosplay characters that the other person cosplays.
Yeah.
So, for example, I already do an Alistair. You're not going to touch Alistair even though you have the pieces to do him.
I have pieces. I'm not going to do like videos and stuff, but I might just do like photos and
Yeah,
stuff like that. But I'm not going to do a lot of stuff with Alistair.
But in the same note, hey, Zero to Heroes checking us out. Billy's on.
hey, Billy.
With the same note, you have the pieces to do Sanji, but you don't have any intentions of doing a Sanji just
Yeah.
because I already do Sanji. But you do Zoro, so it makes it even funnier the fact
It
that
is.
you do Zoro and I do a Sanji. That would be hilarious. But just like I do Luffy and you do Sabo.
Yeah.
So, and the height difference thing is what's hilarious about it too.
Very hilarious. 'Cause
Luffy's short.
Luffy's short compared to both of the characters I do, but
Yep.
as you can tell, camera does not change about the height.
Your first big con was Des Moines Con,
Des Moines Con,
but we
that's-
didn't have our booth at the time
No, we didn't.
because we just went to see
We had
David
that-
Yost, and
That's when I did. That's when we had like really gotten into the whole cosplay stuff because you had a good bit of your Deku built.
yeah, we went as My Hero Academia to that one,
We went as Fairy Tail as well.
Fairy Tail, and we went as Rangers.
Rangers,
Because me
yeah.
and you have Rangers. Well, at the time Rita didn't have one, but me and you had Ranger cosplays at the time, and we were meeting Power Rangers, so we wanted to
Yeah.
definitely bring our Rangers. Somebody in the lab said, "Hey,
Yeah.
we're
Hi."
recording a show." So if I don't answer you, don't think I'm being mean. I'm just recording a show.
Yeah.
So that was your first big one, And then we had the booth. And I think
That-
this is where because you had cosplayed off and on, kind of made TikToks here and there, but you weren't as heavy as I am.
Yeah.
But this one is, I think, where it all changed on you.
More or less.
Because we got our booth for the Three Ranger Bros Studios, which you are a council member to the
Yep.
Three Ranger Bros Studios, which council members are basically just our partners.
We're just partners, basically.
We just
call it
changed the
something
wording
different.
because I am a partner to Zero to Hero, and so is my other two partners that are the founders of Three Ranger Bros Studios,
The
Tai
two
Tiger
other Ranger
and
Bros.
Mark the Red Cornish Ranger. So we didn't want to use partner again. So we were like, well, and in Mark's story, he has the Ranger Council. So I
Yeah.
was like, hey, why not use council members? So that's what he is, and our friend A-Crown is. So we only have 2 council members right now, but we'll see if it grows. For now, it's just the 2 of you. But we had the booth for the Three Ranger Bros Studios,
Yep.
and you helped me with it a lot.
Yeah.
Got to meet a lot of cool people.
Yeah.
He made his own cult.
That's
broken up now.
Broken up.
But at the time, it was hilarious to see this kid just.
It was, 'cause
so
I was in
excited.
I was in full Lucifer, and we just like ran around the entire con that day.
It was so funny to see him because he was so excited about
So
having other people.
I actually missed doing this because we had planned on doing this at the con,
Yeah,
but I went to go watch a cosplay showcase for one of my friends.
yeah. And he just like found his people.
Yeah.
And then I told him how, on TikTok you can do that. You can find your people. You can find other cosplayers. You can meet people. You can talk to people. All that fun stuff.
Yeah.
And then our last con, which was up in Peoria, not a big con, not a major con like
Peoria,
the One Con.
Illinois. Some people will probably get it confused with Pella, Iowa. We got it confused a lot. We
I
kept
did.
calling it
I
Pella.
kept calling it Pella, and my wife's like, "We are not in Iowa." But you met some more people that
Two people I still talk to.
that got you really re-energized in cosplay. So you would say that cosplay has broadened your friend base, would you not?
Yeah.
Now you do get slack for it back home.
That's actually one of the reasons why I've started cosplaying more is because I used to get slack a lot before I started doing it a lot for you.
For the
Doing
fact that I
cosplay.
do it.
People would try to bully me and everything, and then after so long, I was just like, you know what? I don't know if we can cuss on this, but I'm going to because I was just like, you know what? Fuck it, I don't care.
So
Say what you want to say.
um,
That's one of the.
so
main
Xander
reasons.
is in high school. He's graduating this year. Hopefully, fingers crossed. We're working towards it.
Hopefully, sometime next month or so.
He's trying to graduate early. Well, we should say fingers crossed. You are graduating this year.
I am graduating this year.
Period.
Period.
You're just trying to graduate early.
Just trying to graduate early, which
Knock on wood, he's almost there. He's really close.
got like 3 classes left.
He had to do it a little differently than a normal student, but
Which I was mad at you for at first. But
Yeah.
now I'm very thankful.
that's okay. It's working out for him. And he was getting him and my youngest daughter, Ruthie, were getting a lot of crap for me being on TikTok as a cosplayer. A lot of hate, a lot of mean kids, a lot of bullies, and it actually slowed me down for a little bit. Because I was like, I don't want to keep doing this to my kids. But at the same note, I don't want to give up something I love.
Yeah.
Which both my kids, Xander and Ruthie, both said, that's okay. We understand. We're not asking you to
We're not asking you to stop. We're
It's just so you
starting to mess
know
with us.
that they're attacking us because of it.
Yeah, now it's to the point of like whenever kids see me and they're just like, "Oh, you're a cosplay dude's kid." I'm like, "Yep." And you want an autograph?
You
Too
want
bad.
an autograph, Cosplay Son?
You're gonna have to pay for it.
Come to our booth next time. So then our last con, he met some new friends, and we had a lot
That's
of
actually
fun.
the reason why I decided I wanted to make the Denji.
Make the dingy. Yeah, because you met Angel Demon.
I met the Angel Demon.
Yeah, from Chainsaw Man. You've always been heavy anime, though.
Yeah, I've always
As long
been
as he's been alive, he's been heavy anime. But he had me and his brother.
actually, you're the reason
Constantly.
why. Because the
Constantly watching anime.
The technical first anime I watched.
Good question.
It was in a couple minutes.
Yeah, I heard that. So somebody on live just asked us, what is our all-time favorite characters to cosplay, or to be in general? I know for me, I love the ones where we all three can do them.
Yeah.
So that's people like Luffy. That's people like Naruto. Not Naruto. Natsu.
Jason.
Yeah. Our Power Ranger one. I just noticed the knob is gone from the door.
Oh, I've noticed that for a while now. It's sitting
ADHD moment.
It's sitting like right out over there.
But who would you say was, like, in general, just characters you like to cosplay as?
I've got like 3 at least, because there is my Naruto, because that was my first ever anime of me watching by myself, not being introduced to, because the first ever technical anime I watched was Sailor Moon with you.
Yeah.
So Naruto, Link, and Sabo would be my 3 top.
Wow, Zoro didn't make the list, huh?
I'm thinking other than Zoro, because I do way too much with Zoro. That's almost an automatic, of course I'm about that.
Yeah, my top 3 are pretty much stayed the same here lately. It's Luffy, Inuyasha, even though I don't do him as much as I'd like to, and Natsu. No, Kirito, excuse me. Kirito's above Natsu.
The swords.
Yeah, are probably my top 3 that I love to cosplay as. But anytime we can do a group cosplay, we are there.
Adding on to that question, which one would you, if you had to just choose one, which one would you choose?
That I could only continue to do?
If you could only choose one that you would do non-stop, no matter what, which one? Out of every single cosplay you have.
Oh, that's hard. As I got like 43 cosplays over there now. Thanks to Odysseus.
Oh, yeah. Odysseus.
Yeah.
It's gotta be 44 here soon.
It's gonna be 45 here soon. 46.
But the other 2. Because I know you're gonna try Dandanon's character.
Those 2 are coming. Shut up. Nobody's supposed to know about that yet. That's a secret. Yes, there's a kunai in the back. Very
Yes, I am this kid, and yes. Kunai.
Very
Not
intelligent. No. But still hurts.
Yes, I know. It hurts.
It'd have to be ALO Kirito. Just because I love Excalibur. I mean, I love these 2 swords.
Yeah.
But I love Excalibur. So, yeah,
That's
it would have to be Alfheim.
That's what I want to make.
You need to make Ruin.
That's not what I was planning on making.
Oh,
Klein is
Klein?
what I wanted to make.
Yeah, but remember, you took over Ruin for your brother.
That's right, I did.
So we need to make your actual spear-wielding cat Sith Ruin.
Yeah. But if I had to pick, if I had to pick one that I would do just...
You should kiss.
Non-stop. No, thank you.
Definitely not.
Non-stop.
Why would I kiss my
No,
son? That's weird.
But if I had to pick one...
Yes, we know dinner's almost done. Okay.
Okay, we'll be out there later. If there's one that I had to pick, I would obviously...
Zoro.
Zorojiro. Actually, not his name, technically.
You want Zorojiro, though. You want to do Zorojiro.
I do want to do Zorojiro. That's the sword that he has there.
And that's one we've actually recently upgraded for you, too, with Zoro.
Yeah.
Because
Because technically I have Zorojiro, just not the top knot Zoro.
No, it's a different kimono than the one you wear.
Still, technically, if I wanted to, I could do Zorojiro with the top knot.
Yeah.
That's another one I need to finish making.
Yeah. Because that's another one we could do together.
Yeah.
Because we just got you the robe for Zoro.
And then we made the belt tie thingy.
And I just got you... Surprised the heck out of you. I just got you your first contact for cosplay.
Yeah, which confused the frick out of me, too.
Because all I did was... I opened it up, right? And I don't know.
I'm not paying attention
or something.
No, I was in the dining room area, watching TikTok or something like that.
You were doing something, and I'm like, Rita, they sent the wrong ones. And she's like, what are you talking about? They sent me one too many. And he's just
That's what I perk up, what?
He's like, what? What are you talking about? And I was like, yeah, I ordered the eye for Kakashi. But I got these white ones too, which we had talked about in the past. You
needing to buy white
because
ones.
It's really hard.
It's other than either having my hand over my eye or taping my eye, it looks drunken.
Droopy as heck.
Droopy, tired, drunken, which is actually a Zoro thing.
Yeah. So we decided to do that.
Because we've seen a lot of cosplayers who have clear the white contact
to significant his eye being blinded
without
actually,
actually
covering his eye.
having his eye covered.
Which he had a fun time learning how to put that thing in.
Fun time the first time ever putting it in, and then fun time actually putting it in myself. Because that was...
They are not easy. I have 3 sets of contacts now, and yeah, they are not easy to put in.
No, they're...
Especially if you're not used to wearing
They're also very much should be advertised as a headache to put in.
Yeah. But so who do you want? Like, who do you want to really get down the line for cosplays? Who's your next big one that you really want to get?
Next big one.
Because I know you got one that you've got pieces to now that you're going to debut soon.
Possibly Kafka
from Kaiju number 8. We just watched that.
We just finished watching that thing, yeah.
Or I think once you see Evil Eye,
I was going to say or him, something like that.
I can see you wanting to do Evil Eye once you meet him.
Yeah.
Just because of how cool he looks. I've been reading ahead in the manga, whereas he has not.
Dude, shut up.
Obviously, somebody cares or they wouldn't be watching.
Yeah.
Snap.
Oh. It's also the fact that you're just giving us more freaking
ammo.
You're just giving us more.
So
you're fueling the fire.
A hater has come onto our live and has decided to say that nobody cares about what we're talking about.
Spam that nobody cares.
You know so good thing I have a moderator right here who can shut this person up.
Yeah, by blocking them.
And see, problem solved. And it just gives us more fuel because we have learned to just
tune it out,
bat the haters, and be like, "Hey, come on!" Because the more you view us,
the more you like our stuff, the more you comment. It's just gonna push it more.
It just pushes it out in the algorithm more, and
pushes out to people that actually do care, do want to watch.
We gotta give credit here though, because I can hear him right now throwing his hands up in the air in disgust. Because we didn't say who taught us this lesson. So yes, Ty, we are talking about what you have said, okay? About the algorithm. Yes, Ty, we listened. Yep. It's okay. Oh, look, another hater. Yeah. So I think you said the next one you really want to do is Kafka from Kaiju number 8. What about any more Zeldas?
I do actually want to do that. No, we aren't still in Mount Pleasant. We moved a while ago.
Yeah.
And yes, I have watched AOT.
He's a huge fan of AOT. On the other hand,
I've been watched the thing for like 3
times. Oh, hey, it's your cousin. It's my cousin.
That's
yes,
very
Crystal.
True.
Yes, Crystal.
But yeah, I actually do want to do some.
So you talk about that. I'm promoting Crystal to a moderator.
I do want to do some other links. So I want to...
Crystal, I've already promoted you to a moderator.
I want to do from the newest game other than Echoes of Wisdom. I want to do the link from Tears of the Kingdom. That's the name.
Yeah.
But I also want to do Ocarina of Time because the one that I have now is technically Skyward Sword.
I was gonna say it's kind of a combination.
It's kind of a combination.
The suit is from
original Skyward Sword.
Suit is Skyward Sword.
Like,
okay, because the sword is actually like
the sword is original, first ever showed Master Sword. Because the first ever made game doesn't have the Master Sword in it. Shit.
His sword that we're actually talking about, because somebody actually just asked a question.
Here.
That we're actually talking about is actually a metal sword. It is metal. He could sharpen it and turn it into an actual blade. He chooses not to. And then the only metal one that I actually own is the He-Man sword, which I've shown a couple times on
metal sword, actual
it's actual metal. It can be sharpened
sharpened. The tip is kind of sharp enough that it can poke you.
So I think you said you want to do Kafka next because we're getting off track because of TikTok over here.
I do want to do the 2 main ones. I really want to do is get a a Tears of the Kingdom, which all I would really need to do, because I can technically do that link, I just would need to somehow get the arm, get the arm
Get
for
a
the
sleeve for it.
yeah.
And he just started purchasing his own cosplay stuff, because most of the stuff was purchased by me.
Yeah, it was either purchased by you or it was made.
Yeah, or we made it, or his mom. He just purchased it. He's going to debut that one probably here soon.
Yeah,
We've just been sick in this house. So.
Yeah, I'm still at least a little bit
A
sick.
lot of people have been sick. You know what? One we didn't talk about that we all do together? X-Men.
X-Men,
Because
yeah.
we created you a Cyclops one. Your mom literally took a pair of safety goggles, some yellow fabric, glued
Mind
it
you, this
on.
was still in the like coronavirus area.
Glued it on and created a visor.
Yes, actually, they not training swords, but like swords like. Well, I cannot move this without knocking things down.
Yeah,
but
don't knock.
swords like this one or these ones that are foam.
I was gonna say I can grab the power sword, which
Those ones.
those are foam. These are better for cosplayers
Okay.
because you can't really. I mean, they're heavy. They hurt people. They can be bludgeoned items, but they're not really designed for battle.
Because
and a cosplayer's not really gonna want a weapon designed for battle.
No.
They're not gonna take a weapon that's designed for battle to a convention.
The first time we had the booth, I took this one and that sword with us to try and like.
Yeah, I could do a John Cena cosplay. Now you see me.
Now you don't.
Now you don't.
But yeah, I took this one to the first con that we had, the Des Moines con that we had the booth at. Asked them if I could technically take it in, and they said no because it is real metal. So
Yeah.
I had this one as a backup just in case.
Yeah.
They said no.
So that being said, I know you want to do some more Link. You want to do some Kaiju.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to meet. Well, you've met Gigi.
I've met him. I just haven't met his.
I could see
other
you
form.
doing Gigi
I
normal
could
form.
see me doing a normal form GG.
And I could see you doing
Crazy Eye.
Evil Eye.
Evil Eye form.
Evil Eye form. Once you meet Evil Eye form, I know you're gonna fall in love with him because he's freaking amazing.
Yeah, that's true. No one does want accidents.
But one question that I asked Tai, and he had a very different reaction than you, is what would you say the cosplay community has done to you? How have they accepted you? And
I mean, one thing is helped better my self-esteem.
so you've had a more positive experience because Tai said how he had a lot of negativity because there's all these haters that are on.
I mean, I've had a lot of
TikTok,
negative too, but it's.
But you don't look.
I don't look for it. I don't look at it anymore. Like that.
You don't look at the haters anymore. You're looking for the people that will lift us up and fellow cosplayers.
Yeah. It's more of a, okay, cool. You're just hating on me, alright? Thanks for pushing my video out more.
As I've said on this platform many times, I'm a heavyset dude, which my son knows. He knows I'm trying to lose weight. He knows that I try to eat healthy.
You're never gonna get like me though.
Yeah. Kid's a
Skinny as-
toothpick. Dude literally could cosplay as Brooke. Because he is skin and bones.
All fingers. And go.
How much the whole... God, I wouldn't even know.
I wouldn't
at this
even know
point in
either.
time.
I know we bought
As
this
much-
one at a cosplay. We have to mention. Didn't you make this one?
No.
No?
That one was your brother bought for me. That one I bought long ass time ago. This one I bought for your mom.
I know there's a few that are on here that we made, like
There's
my
mom's.
mom's,
Pipe. My
Yeah.
sword there.
the climb attack,
The climb attack.
the bow.
The bow, yeah. The staff. But
Staff.
I could not tell you how much.
Could not
it's
tell you how
on
much
this
it
wall
costs.
at
It-
all.
Probably over 1,000.
At least over $1,000.
Just at a rough estimate.
With this sitting here, it puts it up high because He-Man's sword was, I think, around 2-3.
Yeah, it was. 'Cause that thing was also pretty expensive with that too.
And these, I think, were in the hundreds. The dagger and the power sword.
Yes, we do still need more.
Yes, we need
So
lots
we're
more.
gonna add
We
more.
need lots more. He actually has a weapon that he's... so he's done another thing that I started doing. He's actually started making his own weapons.
Yeah, I have.
Because you have a weapon for Denji that you're actually currently working on. You just need to get it painted.
Yeah, I just need to spray paint it and everything. Yeah.
Which maybe you can do that tomorrow, even though it's cold outside.
Before I go to work.
Yeah.
If I don't call in.
Yeah. It took me 3 days, so. It took your mom 3 days.
Yeah.
So, needless to say, the cosplay community welcomed you, kind of showed you.
Showed me the good and bad sides.
What did you do with your nails? Just realized you took them off.
Dude, I ripped these off a while ago. Whilst we were watching Kaiju, I ripped them off. For those who don't know, I had press-on nails on. I ripped them off a while ago. I can't really do much with them.
So, what would you say to younger cosplayers like yourself that are in their teens, that are at school still? What would your advice be to cosplayers?
Don't try and hide it. Be yourself. So what of what people say? It's, oh well. People want to be dicks, let them. It's just the fact of like, okay. Yes, Kaiju number 8.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. I already saw the message, I just was letting you finish.
But yeah, it's the same thing that you told me.
Yeah.
Before is don't.
If you want to cosplay, you want to do
you want to do it, just do it. So what?
Xander cosplays some muscular characters, but he's a toothpick.
Let's say. Link!
He's a toothpick.
Kafka! Cosplaying him, I would...
Yeah. So...
I'm also not old enough to do
Yeah, I was going to say you're not old enough
You're
to do
close enough to do a Kafka.
I'm older than Kafka, okay?
You are.
But I have told my kids that, you know, if you want to do something that's fun and you enjoy, don't ever stop doing it. Because if it's fun for you, you enjoy it, you shouldn't let other people take your joy.
Yeah.
And I think what we're going to do, it's better just to be you.
Yes,
that is
exactly.
true, Goose. That is true.
Crystal said, being yourself always feels better. Life is too short. Have fun. That
also
is
very
exactly
true, cuz.
Very true.
Very true, cuz. So, I think we'll end it here, because we've talked about, you know, your first impressions into cosplay and what you think cosplay... So, I guess one last question should be, what do you think cosplay in general should be? We know that it's got a bad side
So we know there's a bad side to it and everything, but I feel that the cosplay community should be just be yourself. Why put someone down for being skinny and cosplaying bigger, like built characters are being heavy set and cosplaying skinny ass characters? It should be a thing where we all lift each other up.
Yeah. It shouldn't be, oh, you're the wrong size. It's, oh, dang, you really pulled that off.
It's not, oh, you're the wrong age. It's, oh, that's a really cool interpretation.
Yeah.
That's one that I wanted to make too. Percy.
Percy, yeah, definitely.
I just thought about it because...
Well, you also talked about doing a young Odysseus too. Because I now do Odysseus. Love this duo.
Thank you.
Thanks, Max.
Father and son duo.
Yeah. So, definitely feel that the cosplay community needs to come together. We need to stop hating on each other, and it needs to not be about, oh, that person's gorgeous, or that person's so handsome. It needs to be, wow, that dude, even though he's heavyset, went and found a way to make an X on his chest so he could do open chest Luffy.
Yeah. Or, wow, that person was able to do a Zoro with being a female.
Yeah. It needs to just be more open, more together, and a lot more...
Which one?
Combined it.
Which one? He's 6'3", I'm like 5'11", maybe?
Oh. I never know how tall anybody is. I thought you were closer to 6 foot now.
No, yeah, I'm close to 6 foot. I'm like 5'11"-ish, maybe.
So, yeah, I think we'll end here, because your mom's been yelling at us for a little bit now to go eat dinner.
Yeah.
But I want to thank you for coming on, If You Give It Out a Cosplay. He is actually my co-host for his podcast, Neek Talk, which we will be recording hopefully here tonight too.
Yeah.
So if you want to check us out on there, head over to Neek Talk.
Thank you.
It's on podcast platform. It's spelled NEEKTALK, Neek Talk.
We should actually get into that on that episode of why it's called that.
Yeah. We talk about nerdy things.
Nerdy, geeky, whatever you want.
You name it, we talk about it. We
If
ramble on.
you've
like
ever heard
father
Zero
and
to
son
Hero,
do.
you ever heard Zero to Hero, it's literally just that.
I appreciate that. You want to unblock that comment? Because that's actually a good comment. I don't know why I got blocked.
I did not say no. I said yes. Who knows?
So yeah, that I will say that before we end is one thing that's brought me and Xander a little bit closer. We've always been anime fans. We've always talked about anime together.
We've had a lot of things together.
But cosplaying together has done a lot more.
Cosplay and podcasting.
Together since we started cosplaying together, since we started podcasting, because he started doing story podcasting after I started doing story podcasting.
I love to write stories and everything. It's just I didn't have a way to put it out there because I didn't feel like putting it actually out there.
And then his old man.
Some of the weapons, yes, we have made, but most of the ones you see on the wall right now, no.
Yeah, there's actually only like a handful of weapons that we've made. So, again, I'm going to thank you for coming on. Get back in the screen, kid. Thank you for coming on. If you give a dad a cosplay, we will be back with more content. I got to figure out what I want to do more content-wise, because I want to keep interviewing cosplayers.
Yeah.
But I also want to start breaking down some stuff and might do some tutorials on some of the weapons and stuff like that.
Well, I have an idea.
You always have an idea. But thank you for coming on. Do you have any last words for these guys?
Be yourself. Don't let anyone say otherwise. And stay nerdy.
Later days.
What you have just listened to is a product created by the Three Ranger Bros Studio.
Hosted by three cosplaying fathers who
happen to be massive geeks of all sorts of fandoms.
They are Mark, the Red Cornish Ranger,
Cosplay Dude 637.
And Tai Tiger.
The studio covers different types of YouTube videos, TikToks, podcasts, and live streams.
If you wish to find out who cosplays who, the YouTube channels, the TikTok accounts, and the podcasts, and all of the other social media platforms,
please go to the3rangerbrostudios.com.
Thank you for joining us on this epic journey through If You Give a Dad a Cosplay. Your support means the world to me. If you enjoyed the adventures so far and crave more cosplay goodness, don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe to stay tuned for further episodes. And if you really liked what I did, don't forget to check out If You Give a Dad a Podcast by Jared on most podcast platforms, and the YouTube channel If You Give a Dad a YouTube by my pair Batai and business partner Tai Tiger. Until next time, guys, later days.